தினமலர் வியூவர்ஸ் எல்லாருக்கும் ஒரு ஹலோ வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு நம்ம கூட பேச போறவங்களை பத்தி சொல்லணும். கடுவா படத்துல டிஐஜி ஜோசப் அப்படிங்கிற ரோல்ல நடிச்சிருக்க விவேக் ஓபராய் அவங்க கிட்ட பேச போறோம். படம் பத்தி நிறைய விஷயங்களை அவங்க கிட்ட பேசலாம். ஹலோ சார், ஹாய்.
Very well, how are you?
Yeah, I'm fine sir. After a long time, happy to see you.
How do I say it in Tamil? நல்லா இருக்கிறீங்களா?
அதேதான், கரெக்ட் சார். நல்லா இருக்கு. நீங்க நல்லா இருக்கீங்களா?
நான் நல்லா இருக்கேன்.
Thank you sir. எப்படி இருக்கு? How is your experience in Kadua?
Oh, amazing fun. I really enjoyed myself shooting with Prithvi. Prithvi is like a younger brother to me. Ever since Lucifer shooting has become like family. You know, my wife and his wife have become very good friends. Our children have played together. So it's become a very different relationship. And as an actor, I think he's fantastic. I think Prithviraj is Kerala's young Kamal Hassan.
Oh.
Yeah.
Young Kamal Hassan.
Yeah. Because I think the way he is able to do so many things like Kamal sir. Kamal sir is fantastic actor, dancer, writer, director, producer. He does everything. Same way I think Prithvi has that magic. He's able to do everything in such a successful way in all these different different parts of cinema. He's able to do very, very successfully because he's very passionate also. So it was fantastic working with him in Kadua. You know, Genu Abraham came to narrate the film to me. Okay. The writer, fantastic writer, great writer. He came to narrate the film to me, and his English and my Malayalam.
Okay, this is a language issues.
Oh, total disaster, total problem. So he kept trying to narrate to me, and I kept nodding my head like this, trying to listen, trying to understand. After 15 minutes, I said, "Brother, relax. Let's eat food. You go to the hotel, go to sleep. I'll talk to Prithvi." I called up Prithvi on the phone. I said, "Hey, tell me the story, man." So he just told me the story in like 15-20 minutes. I said, "Okay, let's do it." And really enjoyed shooting Kadua with the team. Shaji Chetan, fantastic director Shaji Kailas, legend in his own right, to work with him. Samyukta, Priyanka, the whole team. Seemaji playing my mom. Amazing experience.
You learned Malayalam now, right?
Yeah, so what I did is, because it was, again, within Malayalam also there's so many dialects. That's the problem again, right? Oh, the normal words like Sugamano, Sugamalla, all of that I can say. But if you ask me to speak like a typical Pala Achayan, I can't speak like that. That's difficult for me. But learning, whenever I do a film in Tamil, Telugu, Malayalam, Kannada, Marathi, Hindi, English, whichever language, especially if it's not not my main language, then I make an effort to properly understand the language and respectfully learn it and do the dialogues, because a lot of people just do 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 and things like that. They'll just speak gibberish and they'll manage it. But I believe that if I want to do it, I want to do 100% commitment. Okay. I want to understand and respect the language, the culture, the emotions, the way they are portrayed is very different. So want to understand that. That's what I tried to do with Joseph. Worked very hard. Lots and lots of dialogues. Had to study and learn and practice a lot. And Seema auntie was fantastic because she played my mother. So it was either Seema auntie or Prithvi or Priyanka who was always explaining to me the meaning of everything. I used to, no, tell me the meaning of this word. So I used to catch them, or I used to catch Genu, and I used to understand. Then I used to make my own notes. I wanted to play Joseph very different from Bobby. Because when you see Bobby in Lucifer, it's a very different character. He's very polished. He's very international. He's very charming. He's a charming devil. He's a devil in disguise. He's a liar, he's unfaithful, he's all of those things. But he knows how to charm people and take his work out.
The Kadua, again, the two peoples between the war.
Correct. It is. But Joseph, the character that I play in Kadua, he is actually a very good person. He's a good human being. He's a fantastic officer. He's a good Christian. He'll go every Sunday to church. He loves his wife and children. He really respects his mother. He has great pride and honor of the family. So he is all these things. One stupid fight. One stupid, silly fight, silly argument. it starts the seed. And both these guys, Kaduva, Kurvachan and Joseph, they both start their ego to take it one step more, and damage each other and create a complete war between the two. And that's the problem. No, anywhere you go in the world, the war is always started by men. That's why I say, women should rule the world. If women rule the world, the children will eat food and sleep with their bellies full, and people will not go to war.
Okay.
I think it's a better idea. No, what do you think?
Yes,
should
definitely.
vote for women.
Definitely, yes. So this film you worked in the DIG role, no?
Correct.
Okay. Say something about this.
Yeah, so I had to understand how, of course, Kerala Police, those details. Shaji Chetan was very, very helpful. His team came
So
and
Mafti
explained.
or uniformed?
Yeah, uniformed and mufti, both, right? So both are there. So both they explained to me what is the meaning, why it is done, what is the way they behave there. Little things like in Kerala, if you go to church, you take your shoes and chappals outside. But in Mumbai, for example, if you go to church, you go in with shoes. So it's a cultural difference. In Pala, if you go, you have to remove the shoes outside.
Many places, the temple or church, we remove the chappals
We do
outside,
it.
no?
So say in Mumbai, 100% if you go to a temple, Gurdwara, you're removing your chappals and shoes outside. But in church, people go with the shoes in. Correct? But in Pala, it's different. It's exactly like a temple. Like a Kovil, you have to remove the shoes and chappals outside. Little cultural differences like that. Matriarchal society, but yet the man is decision maker. Right? The way things are in the parish, the sense of honor and pride in the parish, very important. Little things like for example, there was one scene where it's a very important emotional scene for Joseph's character, where the discussion was, will he get so emotional? Because he's a strong cop. And if he gets emotional, will he then lean on his wife? Will he then want the support from his wife? So those are the things that we worked on. Because as a typical, like for Kurvacha, if you look at Kaduva is born, brought up, living in Pala. So he's a typical Pala guy, like planter. But if you look at Joseph, he has studied and travelled everywhere as an IPS officer. He is living in Trivandrum also. He has the culture of that also. When he comes back home, he's different. When he goes there, he's different. It's like that. When he comes back home, he will take a lot of food items, jackfruit, coconut, everything, put it in his car dicky and take it to Trivandrum with him, So it's a different experience.
You like in the negative role?
I think positive and negative are for your COVID test. Not for roles. Roles are people. We decide positive, negative, villain, hero. We give these labels. They're people with problems. For you may see Joseph as a villain. Somebody else may see Joseph and feel, no, Joseph is right. And Kaduva is wrong. So it's a matter of objectivity and perspective. Anyway, I think Malayalam cinema, now even Tamil cinema, the characters are turning more and more grey. Earlier, they used to be, hero can't do this. Hero can't hit anybody. Hero can't be violent. Hero can't do these things, So it used to be like Maryada Purushottam Ram. It has to be like that. Slowly, you start seeing everything is opening up, right? And the grey lines are there. So I enjoy characters. I enjoy to play different interesting roles. Whether it's a positive, negative, hero, villain, I don't look at it only. I don't think of that label only.
Who's dubbed your characters?
Same guy who dubbed for Lucifer. Yeah. Vineet. He's fantastic.
After Ratta Saritra and Vivegam, why you are not doing many Tamil films, sir?
It's a lot of hard work because it's not my natural language.
Okay.
And
so only language problem or
no,
what?
not just that. I'm very different as a person. I don't do films as a job.
Okay.
That is not my job, my career. That is my passion. I have a lot of businesses. And by grace of God, I'm very successful on that. So I don't need to work for money. But for me, working with friends, working where I'm comfortable, like with Ajitana, I'm super comfortable. Surya, I'm super comfortable. I like Karthi very much. Mani Anna, Siva, Sendil Tyagarajan, the producer. People like this, I feel very comfortable with. Tomorrow, if somebody like a Lokesh, whose work I love now, I am watching, I loved Kaidi, I loved Master. I haven't seen Vikram yet, but I think it will be fantastic. Or a legend like Kamal sir or Rajni sir, if they call, then I want to go and do it. Then it's worth the effort, the time, the energy, everything to go and shoot with them. Otherwise, I'm doing so well in Hindi and I've got so much work. Even this Kaduva I was not going to do. I only did it because of Prithvi. Prithvi said, I'm not giving you a choice. There's no choice. You have to do it for me, brother. I said, okay. Then I made the dates, adjusted the dates and came and shot for him.
Your production, any films?
Yeah. Now we're producing a lot of content in Hindi because OTT is taking so much content. There's so much demand for content. So not just theatrical productions, but series. Just now before this interview, I was on a call discussing something about a script. So now that is the next step for me also.
Malayalam, any other upcoming films you have done?
Nothing. I just did only this because, see, again in Malayalam, my relationships are with who? My relationships are with Laletan, with Prithviraj. Liston. If these people call me and say, brother, do this for me, I'll do it. I'm like that. I don't look at, till now I don't know if I signed the contract for Kaduva or not. I don't know. If you ask me what are the accounts, I don't know. Because that is not the reason why I do it.
Did they paid salary, good salary?
I don't think so.
You don't think?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
God.
just came to enjoy good South Indian food.
In Kerala food, what do you like?
I love everything, but that kanni rice they make, no? That simple red rice, that kanni rice with that water, that liquid, that rice, that little poril on the side, and
Still you maintain vegetarian?
yeah, I like vegetarian very much. I think vegetarian keeps you. I'm not anti anything. I don't say nobody should eat non-veg or nobody should do this or nobody should do that. I don't believe in telling anybody what to do in their lives. And if I feel like eating something, I'll eat it. There is no rule or law for me. But I enjoy vegetarian
You
food.
like the Kerala places, no? It's very
It's so
greenish.
beautiful, all green, beautiful. We are shooting in all the rubber plantations. That is the route I'm very familiar with because that Pattanam, that Pala, all these areas I have been so many years when I go to Sabrimala.
Oh, okay.
Every year I travel through those routes, driving all the way to Sabrimala. Now the roads have become excellent.
You have any friends in Chennai?
Lots, I have family here. My Perima is here, my Mama is here. This is where my Party Nani used to live here. So I used to come here for holidays. I grew up in Chennai.
Any industry people, friends you have?
Yeah, a lot of friends. But when we come for such short time, no, just to come and meet you and then give interviews and go back, you don't get enough time to even have a dinner. Otherwise, a lot of friends are there who reach out and say, brother, let's catch up. When are you coming next? But sometimes I feel,
What type of film, what type of role you want to do in Tamil?
for me, it's the people. Like I told you, when I did Vivegam, Ajitana gave me so much love. He pampered me like a younger brother.
Okay.
Because of that, he won my heart. It's not about money. I'll pay you so much. That doesn't excite me. The love is most important to me. Tomorrow, if Ajitana calls me for anything, in one phone call, I'll be there. It's like that. That is the relationship. Then I'm a fanboy and love Kamal sir's work, love Rajni sir's work. I've seen them since I was a kid. When I was a little kid and I used to come here for my summer holidays, we used to go to Kunnur and go and stay in Kunnur in the tea plantation. That time we used to get VHS tapes and we used to watch on the VHS tapes, video cassette tapes.
Yeah.
We used to watch on the video cassette tapes. That time I used to watch Sagalagala Vallavan. I used to watch Billa.
Now only pen
So,
driving.
so I'm fan from that age. When I was a little boy, I'm a fan of Kamal sir and Rajni sir from that age. So if they call me today, it's my honor. I'll go, yes sir, you tell me what the role is, I'll come and do it.
Future, you have any idea into producing the films in Tamil?
Not really. I mean, I have not thought about it, but if something comes up, why not? Like how people are taking Malayalam, Tamil, Telugu films and making them and remaking them in Hindi. Maybe we can take a Hindi film and make it in Tamil. Like,
Nerkonda Parvat.
that one. See, like that.
Vivek Oberoi, kids or wife, what they are interested to work in acting in the film or you are going?
My children are so small. Let them relax. Let them be children.
They like Appa is a actor or a business.
For many years, they didn't know also what I do. Because I believe it's very important for children just to be children. Don't spoil their brain. Telling them you are rich, you have money, you're famous, your father is famous. Chuma, it does not happen. Not nice. Till long time, my children didn't know what I do. Now, because my son is 9, my daughter is 7, slowly, they've understood, Appa is an actor. Otherwise, they see me traveling in an airport, people will come take photographs and they'll say, this is your friend? And I'm like, yeah, that's my friend. They didn't know what is the meaning of fan, why they want to take photo. They never saw a movie of mine till recently, till lockdown. Only in lockdown they started watching a movie of mine, understanding I'm an actor, understanding all these things, only in lockdown. And my wife and my mother are also same mindset. Even they brought me up like that, to be simple and be normal. Yeah, simple, normal. My children also simple, normal. I don't allow them to talk about money.
What's your future plan? Any idea?
I want to do a lot of work for my country, for my people. I feel there's a lot of problems here, especially for children. Last 20 years I've been working on helping children fighting cancer. Poor children. Children of laborers, children of farmers, helping them fight cancer. By grace of God, over 20 years now, we saved 250,000 children. 2.5 lakh children we have saved by giving them free cancer treatment and things like that across the country through our organization, Cancer Patients Aid Association. Like that, I just worked with Child Rights and You. We did a campaign for immunization, for 4,100 slums of India. And 7.5 lakh children were able to help and immunize. So those are the things that make me feel real joy. I have more than 45 awards. All the big awards are there on my shelf like that. But to me, when I see that child smile, when I see us save a life of a child, that is a living, breathing award for me. That is the ultimate award, most important award.
Already you've done the role, the Narendra Modi ji, no?
Correct.
Yeah, please say something though.
Yeah, I think it was a great opportunity. It was my honor and my privilege to play a character like Mr. Modi. And Modi ji, I think, is changing the country in a beautiful way. I think he's doing some fantastic work. But for me, the story was more about a human. Somebody who came as a chai wala, somebody who is just a tea stall, no formal education, has today become one of the most famous people in the world, who is a prime minister of country, and the respect that he commands even in Germany now when he is there is on another level. So I think it's a fantastic emotional journey, and I really enjoyed playing that role.
Thank you so much, sir. Nice meeting you after a long time.
My
so
pleasure.
Kaduva Padam, again you have get one more steps in the industry.
Yes.
So soon we'll expecting in Tamil film also.
Hopefully.
Thank you.
Thank you.